Vic Mensa. We might as well get into it, man.
Yeah, let's go.
So I had a chance to listen to it on the plane, and when we was in LA, I listened to it a couple times there, man. It's only a couple, like 9 tracks or 7 tracks.
7 tracks, yeah.
And me and Kev talked a little bit about it before stream, so he's definitely got some, not the same feelings I have, but I was surprised by Dude because I didn't think what was coming out of it. Like, on Google Play Music, it doesn't really say who is on the album. When I heard Ty Dolla $ign, I was happy about that. That's my guy. I like Ty Dolla $ign. And I could tell the song that Ty Dolla $ign was on, he wrote that one. But there was also some other people on there. I can't remember who they were. But I liked it, man. I really thought that it was pretty good sound, good music. Now, I will say, though, it is a little bit repetitive on certain things. But I think the message behind some of his tracks, like the 18 shots or 14 shots, I know Kevin said he didn't care for it, but I thought it was all right, man. I like the message behind it. I like what he was talking about, like just how, black people are getting slaughtered out here these days. And I like that. But I also thought that the singing, he kind of lacked a little bit. That's why I wanted to get the credits on it, because I didn't know if it was him singing on some of those tracks or was it just...
I believe it was him.
It was him?
Yeah.
Okay, so he basically embodied the whole light-skinned guy movement, which is singing and rapping, which I thought the rapping was okay. I thought the rapping was all right, man. I didn't think there was any struggles behind it. He definitely could rap.
Yeah.
But Roc Nation, the whole Roc Nation thing kind of threw me off. I didn't even know he was with Roc Nation.
Yeah, he was repping the Rock.
Yeah, but when he said I'm repping the Rock with like a running back, I said okay, let's go. He was, he had a little bit of good flow to him too. I'm like, this is all right. The beat production was okay, but it was only 7 tracks, which I think was probably a good sweet spot for him because I don't know if I wanted to hear anything more than 7 tracks. It was a nice short, album. I don't know if this was an album. Was it an EP or was it an album?
I feel like it had to be an EP.
Yeah, because it was only maybe like 30, 39, 40 minutes of music, which is okay. Yeah. Which is okay. So, I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
I gave it a 79, man. 79. You know what? I would have given it more, but I don't know why I don't want to give it more. Maybe because his tattoo on his neck.
I'm going to mirror a couple of your sentiments, man.
Okay.
It was okay.
Okay.
It was all right.
It was all right.
He's an all right rapper. A couple of the songs were all right.
Let the slander go, man.
It was okay.
Tell who you compared him to.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You already know this is J. Cole Jr. Travis Scott Light.
Wow.
And see, that's what I think it was when we talked about this. I like Travis Scott.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, I think Travis Scott does Kanye better than Kanye.
Yeah, I don't dislike Travis Scott, but I'm there's already a Travis Scott, and he's not good enough to warrant a clone.
Yeah.
And
Thank you. That's a perfect line.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's not that great where he warrants a clone, man. Yeah, J. Cole Light, man, J. Cole Jr. I swear there was a point in there, man, where I heard he was fitting in some bars, man, and it was like everything seemed real and been true. All I hear was repping Dreamville. Like I knew it was coming. I was waiting for that line. I'm like, yep.
So he said Cole, he pinned it for him.
Hey, no, I don't even think so, man. Whoever's the industry plug for J. Cole.
Here you go with the industry.
I think that they're trying to plug Vic Mensa in the same way. I mean, sign to Roc Nation, and I don't know why. Like, I don't like Hove. You are not making great decisions as far as who you were signing. Like, it seems like everybody is signing a better camp than Roc Nation right now because their lineup of artists just sucks. But Jay has never had a great eye for talent. You know what I'm saying? As far as other rappers go, he didn't think Kanye would work. But yeah, he might be. I think Jay might be the Jordan of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like a great rapper. Not so great, you know what I'm saying, at picking talent, man. He picks the Kwame Browns out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, man, this is Vic Mensa. I just, I said last week I wasn't really liking the dude, and I wanted this project to kind of turn it around for me, and it just didn't. It just didn't, man. None of the bars really kind of stuck with me, and nothing that he said at any point was really just like, oh, man, this is great. I didn't like that. I didn't like, what was that, 16 shots? I didn't like that. And I just didn't like the chorus. Man, don't count to 10 on me, dog. Like, get this out of here, man.
You just want to make sure you was on your toes, man.
But that seems like such a lazy hook. Like, I mean, I get what you were trying to come across and say, but that's just so lazy of you, man. Like, you couldn't think of a better way to say, forget 12. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, man. Like, you could have came with something better than that, man. But all in all, it was just it was a forgettable EP.
Yeah.
Not to say that I wouldn't check for his music again, because it wasn't horrible. You know what I'm saying? It was just boring. That whole project was boring from start to finish. The only song I thought was interesting was Shades of Blue. I thought that was pretty cool. I believe that's the track name, Shades of Blue.
Yeah.
I didn't like that Liquor Locker, man.
I liked it.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand that. I couldn't stand Liquor Locker.
Had my boy Ty Dolla $ign on there, man.
I know, and it hurt me. It hurt me that Ty Dolla $ign had to be a part of that. But yeah, man, just an overall forgettable album, man. I don't see this kid doing too much, and I just don't understand why he's getting so much high praise. Like, he's working with some of the biggest names in music, but for what? Like, what's so special about him?
Because I think they're trying to bring rap back. You know, and the fact
Not
that,
with this guy.
but at least he's trying. Okay, at least he's got a cadence of rap. He's definitely owed
His
to some of the
rapping.
old school rappers out there. He's trying to rap. Like, it's better than Young Thug, and
I don't know. If it's better than Young Thug, man.
Oh, you don't think he's better than Young Thug?
I don't know. He sounded like Young Thug in parts to me.
You don't like J. Cole. This is all J. Cole said. It is, Kevin. I see it. You're not
Put it to you like this. I would rather listen to J. Cole than Vic Mensa. Like, I would rather hear J. Cole do what he does well than to listen to Vic Mensa do it, you know what I'm saying, to a lesser degree.
You don't think he did a good...
He's not as talented as J. Cole. He just sounds like the guy.
Okay, I agree with you on that. But he at least trying to rap.
I can't give you credit for trying. Like, you got to deliver something, man.
But it wasn't really
you
like
got the Roc Nation stamp, bro. I can't let you slide.
But that we all know that Roc Nation, their hands on it are very, very like limited. I think they really just listen to it like we do. Okay, and put the stamp on it.
Who put the stamp on it? I would throw this back. Throw this back to the fish. You already got J. Cole, man. Like, you don't need this guy.
Yeah.
You don't need this guy. And and I just didn't understand. I just didn't get it, man. It was at one point I was listening to this. I was like, man, am I getting old?
Yeah.
I just don't like this kid. Like, this album just isn't good, man. It's not gonna stick with me.
I think with me, I just looking at dude, and then hearing his voice, I didn't expect to hear what I heard, and that might be what caught me, a little bit more. But I didn't think it was terrible. I just I don't know, man. I agree with you on certain things, but you and this whole industry plant thing is like
the industry plant.
Yeah.
You know what though? It just did more than anything. This is what was frustrating for me about this album is it didn't sound creative.
Okay.
Like it sounded like he was trying to find a sound that already works.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need another Travis Scott. I don't need another J. Cole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You could call him J. Cole, too. I think I haven't picked up on that the whole time we were talking.
I say it so much that I'm starting to believe that might really be his name, just J.
Exactly,
Cole.
Man.
But I'm just saying, I don't need another rendition of these guys. Like I was telling you earlier, I feel like this album, more than anything, told me that the sound is about to change. Again, like, there's going to be an artist that comes out real soon that's going to break this sound, and it's going to be something new. Like, that's what made the lane for Kendrick, because everybody was a Drake imposter for the longest time, even to the point where even Drake had to kind of go away from his old sound and, kind of create something new, because everybody was doing that.
Did he?
Yeah.
He went Rasta? Where did he go on this last time? Where did he go?
I mean, when he went straight to rapping. When I heard not What a Time to Be Alive, but If You're Reading This Is Too Late, I knew Drake had switched styles. I mean, think about Take Care or Nothing Was the Same to, and then breaking into If You're Reading This Is Too Late. And If You're Reading This Is Too Late had everything on fire. Like, I feel like that relit the city for Drake. And that's not to say Nothing Was the Same was not a great album, but Nothing Was the Same wasn't as good as Take Care. Well, but his sound had gotten so saturated.
No, I don't think it was that. I think, personally, and we talked about this before, I think Drake's sound switched up when The Weeknd left his camp.
Yeah, that too.
And Weeknd basically was the Take Care album was all Weeknd.
Yeah.
So I think the sound switched up when Drake and Weeknd, for whatever reason, they broke up, and they no longer are rocking together. But I think once he left, the sound changed, and it hasn't been the same since. So,
but that's it. It had to change because everybody was doing Drake style. Then that made way for Future to come. That makes way for Kendrick to come because they have something completely different to offer. But then once we start getting the Kendrick clones, and I mean, we've clearly got a Future clone out there. Like, I mean, we got a blatant Future clone out here.
My God, how does no one touch his chin, man? Like, give him a eye jammy or something. Like, you literally took my man's whole style. You've been doing his cadences. You're even screaming out his man. Like, how do you even get away with that, man? Like, seriously. if Young Future don't trust you, that is, I mean, what do you say, Young Metro?
Yeah.
That's Future's boy. Like, how are you even throwing that out there to the point where you come out on a Kanye album? We think that is Future. I think Future thought it was Future.
You know why? Because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, that Kanye album was bad, so that was probably it, though.
Well, I'm saying the reason why Designer can exist, man, is because Vic Mensa can exist.
So you're gonna put a.
I'm gonna bring that. You're gonna
bring
back around to
a parallel to both of those artists and say that like because one
it's J. Cole light, man, like J. Cole Jr. Like, you know what? I was telling my wife, I'm like, I'm listening to this album, I'm like, you know what? He sounds like a super hyped up J. Cole that doesn't rap as well. Mm-hmm. And I mean, the whole project, that's what he sounded like.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would check for another project from him, but I probably won't like that either unless he does something amazing. And I'm just waiting for the style to switch at this point. It's gotten to that point for me with the music that I'm waiting for the style to switch. This album, I give a firm 65.
Okay.
You know,
firm 65.
Firm 65.
I gave it 79.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I mean, hey man, different strokes, different folks, man. The parody is what it's about. But yeah, I wasn't digging this album. He's gonna have to come better than that.
Okay.
J. Cole light.
J. Cole light. You think you use those bolt cutters to hack up the whatever those animals are, Jay?
Yeah.
So, okay.
But Jay, so how'd you feel? How'd you feel about this Vic Mensa?
I was listening to it on the plane.
Yep.
And I was talking to AD. I was like, "Oh, this,
cut that chain
nice.
over there."
That's right here.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is a nice sounding album. And I listened to it again yesterday, and it must have been because I was just like sleepy or something like that. Because I listened to it again, I'm like, there's a lot of struggle bars going on there, and I don't know what his lane is. I don't know where he should fit. I'll just keep it short and sweet. To me, it was okay. I don't want to hear him anymore though. I don't know. Maybe I'm just from a different era of music, but I just don't like any of the new people, really. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. So that might just be my bitter old man hate. But
embrace that, though.
I'll give it a 63.
Okay,
I'll give it a 63.
Ooh,
Jesus, Vic Mensa.
Now I'm wondering if I should have rated it lower. He didn't even feel the same vitriol about the hate for this album. But no, I'm sticking with that firm 65.
65.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. He didn't capture my ear. It just sounded like everything I've heard lately.
Somebody got to pick the torch up and run with it, man. I wonder who it's going to be.
King Kendrick.
Well, Kendrick already has it. I mean, he's already making music that's... I mean, To Pimp a Butterfly was nothing like anything we've ever heard.
Right.
Other than the influence of stuff that we liked from the past, and also that was just good music, from Parliament to rap to, like... I mean, Kendrick was the first artist that came out to where, like, I can play it for my dad and, like, firmly believe he'll like it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, but you know what? It's a lot of new cats coming out sounding different, but they don't get the push that they deserve. Like, I mean, look at Anderson .Paak. Anderson .Paak should be huge.
Yeah, he should.
There's no reason why that album shouldn't be critically acclaimed. Like, he should be huge. Yeah. I know K Tronada doesn't do rap music per se, but he should really get that push. Like,
yeah.
But guys like Vic Mensa, Vince McMahon.
You think he got an industry push?
He's definitely an industry plant.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, because there's nothing unique about this guy. Yeah,
K Tronada.
Oh no. But there's nothing unique about him. I mean, Roc Nation clearly they like pretty packaged products, something that they can sell immediately, and I feel like he can do well. You know, he's got the look. His raps are good enough that he can sell, but is it really good music, or does it really sound like he's taking time with it? Nah, it don't. It don't sound like he's taking his time with his music at all, man. I'm telling you, this man counted to 12. This man counted to 12 for a hook.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bruh, this ain't Sesame Street.
Yeah, some nursery rhymes do take over.
Yeah.
You know.
And it was just immature, and I don't know how old the kid is, so I don't know, but I enjoy artistry in the music a lot more than what he gave us on that album. So
you think he kind of just took somebody's style and ran with it?
He didn't prove himself to me as to why I should continue to listen to him. Like, it's like I can listen to anybody for this.
Yeah.
He didn't give me anything special.
Is the rap game over?
No, most definitely not. Rap game is thriving, if you ask me.
Come back and save everybody?
That might be. You know, I think Jay refuses to sign a rapper better than him. He's like, will you be more successful than me? I had this once with Kanye. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Even though Kanye wasn't more successful, they kind of they kind of plateaued around the same point, which was huge. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Why is Wayne getting better signings than Jay?
Wayne got lucky.
Did he?
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, he developed Nicki and Drake. Like, I mean,
Where is Nicki though? I haven't heard anything from her recently.
Man, she's in a bad place. It seems like she's kind of in a mixed up place between camps because Drake don't fool with Meek, but you know what I'm saying, Cash Money ain't gonna turn their back on Drake.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like she's out here just kind of flopping in the wind because she got to be kind of playing the line between both camps.
I think they're in a dangerous spot though.
What's that?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jay.
No, I was just saying, does she even have any new material out?
Nah, not that I'd be checking for it anyway.
I don't check for it, but I don't think she has anything out either. I mean, she's a big enough artist to where even if you're not checking for it, when it comes out, you'll know it.
Right.
But I think they're in a bad spot right now because that Drake album came and went.
Did it?
It came and went.
Views?
Yeah, Control. Well, you know what? I take it back. Control
now.
is big. Once he started coming out with some singles, and so he got radio songs too. So maybe I could be wrong, but I don't know. I think they're in a weird spot because, like you said, Meek and Drake don't mess with each other. Theoretically, she would be putting a song out with Drake, and they would make some music together,
right?
Kind of keep that going. Then with the whole thing with Wayne not getting paid,
yeah,
it's a weird thing.
She's in a weird place right now.
Yeah, but them dollars are still circulating for Birdman. He's still getting head tattoos.
Of course,
yeah, he is. But is anybody else though?
Yeah,
man,
that's the crazy thing.
I'm gonna tell you what though, man, that new goo-wop is sounding real good. Back in the stew with Zay Tiggy.
What the heck is that?
Man, enjoy it while you can.
If you aren't hip to Zaytoven, man, I'm gonna have to get your catalog